everybody, it's Roman Rich. Thanks for joining me here. I'm here with the Q500 Typhoon, brought to you by Yuneec. This is an aircraft quadcopter. We use these a lot for doing aerial photography out on our Route 66 adventures. I've had several quadcopters here in the last couple years and I've had pretty good luck with them, but I'm always open to trying something new. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this and see what we've got. Let's take a look. So it comes in a real nice box. We've got a couple of things here to show you. The top here shows some instructions, gives you some helpful phone numbers for whatever region you're located in. There's also a phone number if you happen to live in the United States. It's a box of accessories. Go ahead and take this stuff out here. Quick start guide. That's nice. Shows you some of the functions of the transmitter. Also a troubleshooting guide, it looks like, here for your LED indicators. Here's all your props. Nice size, good size props. And with my experience, the larger the props, the more stable the aircraft is. So let's see what else we got here. Let's take some props out. This is a lanyard for your transmitter. This will help you hold on to your transmitter. This here, get some tape. Here's a nice little shield for your FPV viewer that kind of just pops on to the FPV to prevent any glare. So pull this out now. Separate this. Get to the meat and potatoes of the quadcopter here. Here you are. It's a good sized quadcopter. Compared to my Blade 350QX and my DJI Phantom that I've since just gotten rid of, but this is about twice the size. It's got a really nice reinforced frame, real wide stance on the landing gear. Camera's already mounted on it. Good looking camera there. Mounted to the gimbal. There's a bunch of warning tags all over it telling you keep this off, take this off before using, etc., etc. Happens to also be a tab of plastic here on the front of the camera. So it's a proprietary camera. It's a Seago 2. It's supposed to be the equivalent of like a GoPro 3 Black Edition. From the videos I've seen, most of them are from Europe. The videos look pretty good. I was just honestly looking to get into something that was all-inclusive and complete, totally on its own. So that's the actual drone itself right there. Pretty cool looking. It's actually fairly lightweight. They say this will fly up to 25 minutes with the camera on it, and that's very impressive. And we'll get to the batteries in just a moment. So I'll set this off to the side. Here's the transmitter, and this is what really sold me on the Yuneec Typhoon. This transmitter has a touchscreen FPV on it already built in, so you don't have to worry about interference from your phone if you're using your phone as an FPV, or a bolt-on FPV, which I've had issues with in the past. They kind of move around and they're clunky. And that little shadow box, I guess I'll call it, keeps the glare off, and you just kind of pop that right on there so you can see what you're doing. That shows you a nice unobstructed view of your FPV, which is the first person point of view, in case any of you people don't know what that is. Pretty solid transmitter. I give it A+, you know, for it being proprietary. This is nice. It's got a couple of buttons here. I can only assume that these buttons toggle your modes between video and camera. Start stop right there. This is here's a rabbit speed right here along the side. And I'm not sure what that is, turtle to rabbit speed. That could either be for your gimbal or for the how fast you're traveling. Not really sure. I don't see a dedicated, oh there it is, the gimbal. Dedicated gimbal adjustment right there. That's for rotating the head up and down, and that's always nice to be able to do that instead of having a fixed position. So really nice transmitter. Pretty impressed. It comes with a couple batteries. Let's see here. 2 batteries, and let's see, yeah, there you go. 2 batteries and 5400 milliamp 3-cell batteries, or 3S batteries. They are sort of proprietary. You just pop them into the back of the Q500 and away you go. It comes with a charger. The charge time takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to fully charge one of these. Also comes with some other adapters. Go ahead and get them out. This is all for the charger right here, this whole bundle. This is all for the charger right here. I would imagine this, yeah, this is a cigarette lighter adapter for the charger. That's always good to have. Not really sure what this is for quite yet, so let's look in the accessories box. Let's see what we have. Accessories. Coming up soon with the Typhoon is the ability to do waypointing and follow me. Waypointing is a way of plotting out your route on a Google map basically, and setting off the drone to fly its own course autonomously. That's pretty cool. I've seen a couple guys doing that with some of the most recent drones, like the 3D Robotics X8 and the Iris. Here's a couple little things. Not sure what that is there. That thing. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'll find out. And it's got this little guy. This looks like a connector. Yeah, USB interface programmer. That's going to be for programming the aircraft. Some tweezers. Not sure what the tweezers are for. Probably for pulling SD card out of the camera. Supposedly has an SD card built in. Maybe here is an adapter with an SD card, 8GB SD card as well. So charger stuff, lots of charging stuff. You can go AC, DC. Still don't know what this is for. This is probably for charging the remote control, I assume. Let's just check it out here, see what we got. Well, it does have a lithium-ion battery pack in the remote. That's also a plus, having a rechargeable remote battery. I like that. Let's pop that back in. And there's a charge port. So this little guy here is for the charging of the transmitter. This little guy is for the charging of the transmitter right there, and that's a popular USB, micro USB port. It seems like a lot of cameras and phones are going to that style of port, so that's nice too. That's well thought of. Got nice grips on here. I really like this remote so far. It's really good. So okay, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, we got a tool here. There's a tool there for putting your props on. For squeezing the motor, putting your props on. Anyway, it's all pretty good stuff, so why don't we go take it for a flight, see what it does. Alright, so we got the drone out, the QX500 Yuneec. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set it on the ground and take off, but let me explain where we're at first. We are at the California-Arizona state line. We're actually on the California side. We're going to take some awesome video of the bridge leading into California. That's the bridge over the Colorado River. Some of you may remember it from the movie Grapes of Wrath, but first thing we're going to do We're gonna go and set this thing on the ground. Always turn on the transmitter first, then the drone, and let it do its synchronization process. Then you're ready to fly. It's very, very simple. Let's take a look. Now that it's synced up, we have a view of our camera. We can adjust our gimbal up or down. See, we have a nice view of everything. How much voltage is in the battery, the altitude, miles per hour, distance, satellite positions, everything you need. All your pertinent information is right there on the screen. Even shows you where you're at compared to the drone. It's a very nice interface. So now that we're connected to the drone, I put my little camera box on there so I can see a little bit better without any glare. So in order to kick the rotors on, we got to first put it into smart mode, and I would do that. Make sure that the drone has a green solid light. That means we have GPS lock, and it does, so we're good there. Next thing we have to do after we got GPS lock is hold down this red start stop button. The props will fire up next. And then from there you just hit your elevator and it'll take off. Just as so. You can see it flying real nice. Pretty windy out here today. Spinning around a little bit. I'm going to switch it over into angle mode. That gives me better control over it. Gonna hit the record button right here for recording video. You see right now we're looking at this billboard here for California, Historic Route 66. Pretty windy out.
What I wouldn't give to fly, to the amazement of bewildered passers-by. I would smile and wave and say, I'm sorry I can't stay, but I got many miles to go before I'm home. Parisian night, drunk off whiskey and possibility, did our best to understand what truth really means. Pointed the camper van due west and started to run into the mountains. What I wouldn't give to fly, to the amazement of bewildered passers.
Got good line of sight. You can see it, the craft is doing what I'm telling it to do. Pretty far away. It says I'm about 300 feet in the air. Pretty stable. It's looking pretty good on the screen here. Go ahead and hit the home button on the dip switch here and see if she comes back. She is coming back. So far it's doing just what I told it to do. I told it to come home and it's coming home. Let's see here. Let's try to take a picture real quick to make sure we got signal. Like we did get a picture. Yes, capture complete. So here she comes. Picture perfect landing. Shuts off on its own. It's a great flying machine. Recommend it for anybody who's into doing some amateur aerial photography. A+ all the way. So we've proven that this is a great aerial photography platform. It's very cheap, very stable, very easy to fly. I'm not the greatest pilot in the world, but this thing here is awesome. I really enjoy flying it, and the video is really good too. As always, thanks for watching. Go your own way.